Okay, here we are into the dog days of summer right now. That moment in time where everybody likes to kick their feet up, go relax, and enjoy this beautiful sunshine, this nice heat, and just, well, not do a whole hell of a lot. But the one thing we got to keep in mind right now is that our spring market, well, it wasn't what it was all shaped up to be. And guess what? Your fall market is literally around the corner. So there's a whole bunch of things we need to be doing right now in order to ensure that we can make up for some lost time in the spring, which we did in the summertime with a pretty hot market. But now we want to carry that momentum through into the fall. Now, there's a few things I want you to pay attention to in the fall. Number one, we don't know if school's going back, which means if school's not going back, that's going to affect how some people are working. Number two, when we look at, well, unemployment rates, and although there has been some good signs over the past number of weeks that it's actually been going down, we know they're still higher than normal. Now, if people aren't going back to school, what's that going to do to unemployment rates? Both of these having a negative effect on the housing market. On top of the fact that, hey, at some point, the banks are going to want their money back as well. So they're going to start calling all of those mortgages that they said you can defer for a little while. Guess what? They didn't say don't pay us. They still want their money. They're a business too, right? So when we look at school, we look at unemployment rate, we look at the mortgage deferrals. Those are three factors that are going to affect whether people are buying and selling property in the fall like we're kind of used to. Now, that would really suck if our spring market and our fall market got totally turned upside down. We know the spring is past, that's over, we can't change that. We were able to make up for it in the summer like I just mentioned. Now we're moving forward to the fall and going, we've got to continue this momentum. And I want you to absolutely dominate your market in the fall. So here's three things I want you to pay attention to, right? The three things I want you to do in order to do that, okay? Number one, manage time. Figure out where you track your schedule, figure out your predictable days with income producing activities, start by plugging in your realistic time. Once you've got all of your time managed and you know where you're tracking everything, stick to it. Stick to that plan. Like I said, do not get complacent. The second one here is, when you manage time, we need you to manage money. Money is real important. They go hand in hand with each other. Don't just be picking up bright, shiny objects. Don't think, oh, fall market's here. I got to go spend some money on something. I'm going to spend, on all this different marketing, and I'm just going to turn something on because, something's got to happen. No. Always have a plan. Go back through your mindshare model. Make sure you're talking to the right audience, delivering the right message across the right channel. And then finally, build that mindshare. I mean, some people call communication, I like to call it mindshare. Build it. Use all 7 ways to communicate with everybody you know on a regular basis. The passive and the active touch points combine for a cross-channel marketing strategy. So again, you are always building that mind share. Guys, remember this. Mind share equals market share. So think about those factors that are going to be affecting the market for the fall. School, unemployment, mortgage deferrals. Think about the things you need to be doing so you can absolutely dominate, manage time, manage money, and build that mind share. Now you're ready and set to go. Go out there and crush it.